What's good, everybody? I got my boy Emmy in the building,
What's good?
you know, we're shooting another video after another video. So if you guys, I don't know if you guys have seen our post lately. We got the post with Slizzy World. So if you've seen it, make sure you comment. We're really
We're trying to get him on the podcast. It's crazy because he actually viewed our story.
Yeah, and we had
multiple times.
Yeah.
And we have connections with them and stuff. And we're really just trying to, have because he's like a poppin' artist at the moment.
Yep.
From KC, and we're just trying to have him get an interview with him, and come on the podcast and just vibe. So yeah, if you guys can go to our Instagram, come a vibe on Instagram, and comment on our latest post where you see Sleazy World.
Yep.
And comment just his @ so we can get him to come up on the podcast.
Just spam it.
Just spam the hell out of it. We're trying to get some hype around it, and him see that we actually have value in our content and stuff.
Yep.
And yeah, guys, today we have a special guest, the one and only Mighty Casual.
Let's get it.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. What's good?
What's good?
What's good?
Let's do it.
How are you, bro?
I'm great. Good morning.
Good morning. Yeah, it's actually, this is like the earliest we've shot, I think.
Yeah, it really is.
Yeah.
Early bird.
We up for this.
Up and grind, man. Dude, so I heard you had your first show. How's that?
That was amazing. Shout out to Kat, Bump, Jonas, Pat, 3. Y'all hooked it up. And yeah, it was beautiful, man. It was like a spiritual experience.
Okay.
Definitely gonna double down and get some more tracks going so I can do more.
That's good, bro.
Yeah.
How was that experience? Like, how did it feel? Like, just being on that stage, Were you nervous, or what was your emotion?
I felt like I was at home. I think when you start reciting your words to people and they recite it back, even if it's just 2 or 3, it's like a feeling, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I love that feeling. I'm gonna chase it.
Any struggles that you were damn, I didn't know it was gonna be like this?
We had some technical difficulties with the show. There were I ran to CVS and got an aux cord and came back. The aux cord wasn't needed. What else we do?
You get that money back though?
No, it wasn't that. I was down to do whatever. Bump stood up there and talked for a while. He kept the show going, asking crowd questions, trying to keep the crowd involved. There's a lot of artists that were there, not just musical artists, but there's painters and clothing designers, and they were involved. And overall, it was a great experience because I got to see the ups and downs of what could happen, how it could go, So I really appreciate y'all for doing that. If y'all are watching,
It's awesome, bro.
Yeah.
And then I saw that you posted a post of the day on Instagram. It was you were at Josie's Records or something, and they were playing your music or something like that.
Yes, actually, yeah. And shout out to Josie Records, and I can't thank them enough. That was pretty cool. That was a really cool experience. Just Temporary just had dropped Currents project, and it was we need to get out and do some real guerrilla marketing.
Yeah.
And so I just was I'm just gonna take the day off and just go around to the record stores in the city and see if we can do shows there. See if what we can do. You never know what's available until you ask. So
Exactly.
All right. For the audience that doesn't know, were you born here, or how was that for you growing up?
I was born in Ohio, LeBron James, and I was raised in Kansas, Olathe. So, yeah, I'm a Midwest sider for real. And I've always had bad weather, basically. Bad weather boys.
The weather held us back for, remember when we had the studio?
Yeah.
We couldn't really, because how it was just bad.
Snow.
We try not to get guests around that time just because it was inconvenient.
It's the black ice, if anything.
Yeah.
It's that's the sneakiest, most dangerous,
Yeah, exactly.
stuff.
Yeah, so what projects you got coming up? Do you have anything coming up?
Yeah, I got a lot of stuff coming up. I'm trying to get my solo project done by the end of this year.
Yeah.
Me and Current have a collab album coming out. I have a surprise one that I'm not going to talk about. I have one that's coming out with I Hate Boyo. Y'all go follow him. He's pretty dope. And yeah, pushing singles too. A lot of stuff, man. Try to come to your networking events, meet some more people.
Yeah, we gotta throw another one soon.
Yeah.
We had one in mind, but it's just trying to make it valuable. We're not just trying to throw them every month.
Yeah.
Which would be cool, but we still gotta add some value to it, you know, make it like actually hype.
Yeah.
And have people come and, you know, network in the city and stuff.
Most definitely. I think it's the family element of things.
Exactly.
You know, like you're trying to gear it around like maybe having boxing matches and like stuff like that. That's pretty dope to where it's like it just takes the severity of like how serious it doesn't need to be. It can just be like, you know, we all just like really start building relationships. You know what I'm saying? So I really like that.
Yeah, it felt like everyone had no ego, to be honest, that day. And that's what I loved. Like, that's what we're trying to, you know.
Because that's what we're trying to build around Kansas City, is that love and support against each other.
Mm-hmm. And that's a war, you know. And sometimes you got to realize you won't win every battle, but you guys definitely won that day. I mean, having everybody sign that board, Current had a blast. He was like,
whose idea was that?
That was ours.
It was?
Yeah, everybody.
I think it was
that was a great idea. That reminded me of like the end of school, like the like a T-shirt and you had everybody sign it. I was like, oh, that's hard.
No, but it's cool, bro. Cause like imagine like if everyone like blows up, or like, you know, we were all there this day. You know what I'm saying?
Even having like a group photo at the end, that'd be hard too.
Yeah, we were trying to, but a lot of people had already left too.
No, most definitely.
So, but everybody did want. There was a group of people that wanted to stay. It was like in that conference room or something.
Yeah.
They just popped in. And then you
guys stayed after?
No, they were freestyling, and then I saw them. Then I heard them in the studio, so I went in there. I was like freestyling there.
Yeah, I was gonna say I got you with the camera.
Talking to Jay.
Going crazy.
Yes, it was cool, man. Like I think Come Up Vibe is definitely gonna grow into something where, you know, you guys have Come Up Vibe like vacations and like have like summits to where it's like you guys met so many artists, you guys met so many entrepreneurs. Like if you watch your channel, I mean the Airbnb joint. Like I want to meet bro. Like I'm gonna say that right now. Like y'all need to go check that video out. But you guys are giving artists the resources and opportunity that they need to be as consistent as possible, whether it be financially or, you know, just spiritually, mentally, their creative process. That's pretty cool, you know. So I like the nicheness of each interview.
Yeah.
You know, so
it's a little different.
Yeah, it's fire.
It's fire, bro.
I got something.
So what got you started into music?
What got me started in music? My mom used to listen to a lot of Brian McKnight, CeCe Winans, a lot of church music too. She like makes R&B and church music, which was hilarious. And I don't know. I used to watch movies all the time as a kid. Like my grandma, she would like get VHS tapes, and she would tape like 5 movies on one, and I would just sit there and watch all 5 back to back to back over and over again. And I would hear the music in the background of the movies and like how each scene, you know, like have you seen Hannah Montana?
Yeah.
So it's like when she's like sad, it's like whoa, and it like it makes it feel sad. You know what I mean? So like that's what I do with my music. Like when I make songs, I try to, you know, visualize what it would look like, and then that's how I come up with my sound.
So what year did you start?
I started last year. In November, I dropped my first project, Mighty Casual Volume 1, and that was very special because, you know, my friend who was here at the time was helping me work on it, and we got it all knocked out, and he cleared everything except for one track, and then I changed that track. That's Forever, and you know, he was proud of me. And it was pretty cool because like he had passed away due to COVID, and you know, now his fiance, she takes my pictures. Roxy, she's pretty dope. She came to the show too. Really dope. I told her, I was like, I want you to take my pictures for like the rest of my life. Like you gotta go check out her photos. Like she's so fire.
It's good.
But yeah, I've been doing this for a little bit, but I've been behind the scenes a lot. You know, I was doing like videos for people back in the day, photos, networking, running Twitters, running around changing. I had like 100 Twitters. I've had like 100 Instagrams. I've done a lot of networking, just meeting everybody in the city. You know, it's really beautiful to watch. Like, you know, how many scenes collide and how many collaborations that are happening right now. Like with you guys, like it's cool to watch you guys do what you do because like I'm getting to see who else is in the city that's, you know, just literally on the come up, you know, and to see if they're passionate or not, and if I can like pour some energy into them or do something with them, or even take something away from the conversation to where it's like it helps my process. on things and helps me mentally throughout the week. So that's really cool, man. You guys are doing something really.
Yo, thank you.
Really
we appreciate it.
Appreciate it.
I like people's journeys.
Yeah, I do want to give you big props though, because like how you said, you started like in a short amount of time. But in that short amount of time, that's something that we look at is like when we didn't know you, looking at your profile is like you give that artist profile, even though it's just been that year, the work that you put, it's able to be seen. You know what I mean?
Most
and then obviously since we're obviously closer now, we know what you do behind the scenes, and it's amazing. Because there's people who don't stay consistent, but the amount of time that you've done it, I would have thought you would have been doing this for a little longer than that.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that.
Props,
Yeah. I mean, I've watched. And even in high school, like I was a bench player, and I would sit there and watch. So by the time I got in, I kind of knew exactly how I was going to attack things. So I sat on the bench for a while, and sometimes you have to. You gotta sit back and see how people can peak and where their downfalls is. And so once you start, taking it seriously, there's going to be bumps in the road, but you have mentors and stuff you can like lean on as far as just like. What happens when this happens, or when you fall out with a friend, or when you fall out with, the people that you wanted to be around during your come up.
Yeah.
Not everybody's supposed to be there on the journey. I think there's new characters that get added. If y'all watch Stranger Things, there's new characters that die. But like that's the beauty of it though, because it gives other people opportunity to shine with you. So you should take those new friendships as like. For what they are.
Yeah.
So.
What was that turning point for you, like that determined, like you said, you were on the bench for so long. So what was that turning point where you're like, I'm ready to do this?
I got an allowance from two people, Connor Chill Out and STB the Don. They basically allowed me to be trash. They allowed me to bump my head, but they gave me gas. They basically, told me like, we see the potential, work on that. And we did a bunch of tracks. I didn't want to do any trap tracks. I didn't want to do any auto-tune. I didn't want to sing. I didn't want to do any of that. And by the end of 2020, I was doing all of that. And that's because they allowed me to be me 100% of the time. Yeah. When you're around somebody that, only lets you be 75%, you feel it. You typically don't hang out with them as much. Even if you only give somebody 90, you're at least closer than 70, There might be some dark secrets that you haven't told that person or your insecurities, but they allowed me to be 100%. And when I mean 100%, they allowed me to celebrate my small successes in front of them, and they want to be like, oh, that's that. They're like, no, bro, yeah, we up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Your room's clean? Oh, God. You know what I mean? Like, just little stuff. So, like, I was able to do a lot of stuff with them because every little success, like I said, was celebrated like we were a team. Yeah. And we still do that. I still have that mindset to this day. It's just like try to keep people in your life that allow you to share your success with them, and it's not to flex on them. It's literally just there to share.
Exactly. So it's basically able to take criticism and turn it into perfecting your work.
Yeah. That's what I think. And that's another reason I'm so close to you is because like you're building something like you guys are building like an NBC, ABC, like you guys are building a powerhouse to where like a Vice or I don't know. I don't even want to box it in because like I don't know how big it's going to be, but I know whatever success I share with you is like it's just going to be an interview, and you guys are going to see somebody else that has something else going on at the time. So there's no reason for you guys to be like. I don't want to hear that. It's like that's what you're supposed to be doing. You know what I mean? So I think that's a cool part of. I'm excited to see where we're at in a couple of years too.
Exactly.
So in that process that you talked about perfecting your work, what do you think was the hardest part? Was it like finding your sound, the rhythm, or
the hardest part was taking, trying to make the non-believers believers. I think everybody's seen Harry Potter. I think people who create, they're magical, and if they see it and they have a vision, they follow it through. Then that's magic. And I feel like the bigger the vision, the bigger the magic. And sometimes people just don't want to believe it until they see it. You know what I mean? So trying to make people believe my vision and what I want to do in my lifetime. can be hard because I'm not even close to what I want, you know.
Yeah.
I think once you say that out loud, you're susceptible to getting attacked by people who may be going through something negative or never had anything, you know, go straight in their life, you know, not knowing that you've been, you know, powering through the negativity by just doubling down on your vision, doubling down on who you give your energy to and who you get your advice from, you know.
Yeah.
So it can get cold out here, you know.
Yeah.
So you gotta find people that are gonna keep you warm.
Exactly.
Yeah. Was it hard for you to find like your the audience to support you? Because, you know, I feel like because you do more of a, it's not like only rap, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Do you think it was harder for you because it just wasn't rap, or were you ever find that audience for yourself?
I was scared at first. I didn't want to drop the project because it wasn't a typical rap project, and I realized I don't necessarily know what genre I like. It's just like I kind of like moments
Just comes out.
in songs.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's certain moments in songs that I love to watch collide.
Yeah.
You know, so I realized that my sound isn't genre based. It's more so like what fits and what makes sense. And you know, I just like climaxes. I like seeing, you know, the song just start off so slow and then out of nowhere it's just like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
I love seeing that look on people's faces. It's like,
Yeah.
like,
We do that.
Yeah.
We do the music, so. Yeah.
exactly.
And honestly, I'd say like, I like the fact that you embrace it. You know what I mean? You embrace what you like, what you want to create. Because honestly, that's what makes you different from different artists. And I think like today's society, it's so hard to, you know, to go with what you want because it's so easy to hop on trends. So that's cool seeing, you know, make your own work, you know, different than other artists.
Yeah, the more you lean into you, I say talk to your family, talk to people that have been around you for like maybe 10 years, and you know, you'll find out a lot about yourself. And if you lean into those subjects, then you have concepts. A lot of people don't want to rap and they don't want to make music because they don't feel like they have anything to talk about. The most silliest shit, like I can make a song about how I love cats and like you guys see my cactuses, and it's just like I can metaphorically, you know, create a song out of it. You know, I think anybody can create, and the people that don't think they can, it's just because they've been probably told that they can.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah.
So
Yeah, what's it called? How many cactuses you fucking have, dude?
1,
A
2,
bunch.
3, 4.
I like cactuses
Speaking
and
of
plants.
cactuses,
So
5, 6. My wife is big into cactuses.
I like the cactuses, like the small ones, and like plants
Yeah.
like that. Something small. Yeah.
Yeah, she loves cactuses.
I just never seen
It's just a
that
vibe
shit.
though. Like if you look at it in the sun, like
It's crazy.
Oh my
I
gosh.
wish they
It's a
could see
vibe.
it. Like it's
Yeah,
just,
it makes the space just like I don't know. It's like it's not supposed to be.
and they're real, right?
Yeah, they're all real.
When the
Yeah.
first time I came, I was
Yeah,
like,
she got that
poking-
one from her grandma, and actually she got those two also from her grandma.
Wow.
And they took two like little stems. I don't know the terminology. 2 stems from that, and then
Uh-huh.
they made that one.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Oh.
Have you ever tried like the little juice or something that's in them?
Oh no, I haven't.
No?
That thing bleeds though. When I moved it here, it was like bleeding out that milk and
Yeah.
stuff. And yeah, sometimes I think it's alive. To be honest with you, you know,
Yeah.
plants are pretty cool. I know. Moving forward, when we do get like another place or move somewhere else.
Where do you see yourself moving to? Like staying here, or you wanna?
I've adapted a real nomadic way of thinking of just like how I want to do my life. Like right now, I got current living in there, and it's just like the way I see it is like, you know, I'm probably not gonna have a traditional family setup. You know, I'll probably more so have like a village or a network of people that where, you know, if he has a place out in Cali, he has an extra room, then I have a place out in Cali.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah. That's
or-
how it
you
is.
know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
that's-
Like,
yeah.
I'm just trying to not limit myself by, you know, alone. You know, when we do get a house, I told her, you know, I want something to where I can just go ahead and pay it off. You know, or it's like you can have a yard, you can go get a duplex and have a yard. And I understand everybody's gonna get on me with like the ownership of things. It's just like, dude, like I'm so used to not having to cut my grass, not having to do all that stuff after I get off work. It's like, it's bad enough I gotta create, so why do I want to cut my grass and do all that stuff? So like, to be honest with you, like I grew up on I spent my summers on a farm, and all we did was yard work. We had like 76 acres, the pond in the back. Yeah, it was like me and my 7 cousins, and we would, my grandpa, he had like 4 or 5 John Deeres, and we would just take our section and hop on the mowers and just go and be hot. Like,
damn.
Yeah, so it's just like, I've done a lot of just manual labor in my life, so it's just like,
You're tired of it, yeah.
Me, I'm big on amenities. Like, I need a pool, I need jacuzzi, and I need somewhere to where, you know, people can come over and kick it.
Yeah. It's needed too.
Yeah.
What other interests and hobbies do you have other than
I like to play basketball
Yeah.
with the homies, and you know, we have a lot of fun doing that. I've been telling them we need to run against some people, so if y'all want to, you know, run the 5s, let me know. Mighty Casual Official, you know what I'm saying, on Instagram.
I
I want to run the 5s, y'all can get it.
I heard he's a hooper.
Oh yeah, most definitely. I
Big
played
hooper.
college basketball, so like I love playing basketball. I just didn't like coaching. Like, you have these out of shape fat guys telling you exactly where to go on the court. It's just like annoying. And I've always had like a thing against authority, and like, you gotta earn my respect first before I'm just like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do exactly what you say, or you know what I mean? It's just like, some people like are so like demanding of it, like they just give off this vibe of just like, oh, I'm in charge, so you gotta listen to what I say.
Yeah.
And I don't like that shit.
Where did you play for basketball?
I went to Lebec Community College. I played there for about a semester, and that team was crazy. They're from all over the place, and there would be a fight at least every practice. Like, every practice. Like, somebody got dunked on, fight. Somebody didn't get the ball, fight. Somebody got crossed, fight. Somebody's wearing somebody else's jersey, fight. It's just like, there's always a fight. There's always a scrap. It was like I played for like the longest yard.
Did you ever get into a fight? Did you ever get into
No, I'm not a fighter, and I've never been in fights. But if y'all want to test me, y'all can. Mighty Casual Official. You know, I stay in Oakland Park. Come through. You know,
I heard Kern's a big, mean fighter.
No, he's not a big fighter. We are the most peaceful people. But it's like, I feel like anybody can fight if they have to defend themselves. And I feel like if I got attacked, I'm going to do something.
Kern was like, oh, I'm a big teddy bear because of the incident.
Yeah, me too. I'm big love. Like, I love people. I overly love people to the point where some of my friends are like, bro, you need to go beat his ass. And I'm like, nah, bro. Like, you know, the world. I'm like, the world is already gonna like, you know what I'm saying?
But sometimes, you know, sometimes you can't let, you know.
Here's how I see it. So if somebody's coming at me with conflict, most of the time it's them.
Yeah.
And second of all, I'm not gonna give them that energy because that's just a waste.
That's what they want, though.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And then third, like I said, the world is gonna take care of them because their math is not adding up, so they're gonna get the same result with somebody else.
Yeah.
So they're gonna get their lesson. It's just not gonna be for me.
Yeah.
I don't waste time.
I don't blame you.
You know what I mean? I don't want to wake up being all paranoid. Yeah, you know, I beat his ass. He might come back and spin back and do something.
I mean, you don't really win nothing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you don't win anything.
What would happen if like somebody like offended one of your boys or like, you know, was like on like?
If one of my boys just like getting jumped and I was right there, I would definitely jump in and break that shit up. But I'm not going in there like on attack mode.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But if I have to do it, it's just like that's the love in you. You know what I mean? That's also love. It's just like when you see your loved ones get beat up, it's like I'm not just gonna sit here and watch my sister like get pounded, bro.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Have you ever gotten into a fight ever? Never?
No, never.
No.
Never been in a
Have
fight.
you not?
When I was younger, like elementary, middle school, but not like older. Everybody was cool. Because we hung out with Johnny and them and everybody.
Oh yeah.
It was funny. It's a backstory, but not like something serious. No, we were just kids, you know.
What I realized, like, I got a couple of friends. Once they win fights, then like it just is something in them. I don't know what it is, but it activates, and that's all they want to like do. Like I got a friend that loves fighting. Like he will. It don't matter if you got a strap or whatever. Mm-hmm. He's just like, yeah, he's getting slept. Like in his head, he's just like, let him say something. It's like
I will kind of agree with that, to be honest, because like I mean the way we grew up back in the day, like we grew up around a lot of older people, so for them seeing us box or fight was funny, you know.
Yeah.
But when you're in that mentality and you're fighting someone, and like for example, the first time I ever got beat up, like I was so much emotion in me. I was like, you know, you feel angry, like you want to get back. So like after you get beat, when you go back again, you don't want to get beat. So you know you gotta have that dog mentality, like I'm not gonna let you win. You know what I mean? So I think that's what really changes the mindset of like if you ever really do get beat up or like you're losing or something, and especially if people make fun of you, depending on who won or who lost or whatever. So I feel like that's probably why it like changes your mindset, because you're like, you know what?
See, I'm really weird because like I would be friends with the bullies. Like there's this kid that was overly tough in my school, and I would make sure I just make him laugh. And I would always ask him questions like to where it just makes him uncomfortable, because like it takes away his tough persona. Like, like what kind of desserts do you like? Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And he'd just be like, bro, I don't know. Like,
honestly, I feel like bullies have a backstory to why they're bullies.
Yeah, they got layers. They got layers because a lot of them have a lot of abandonment issues.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people that have dealt with terrible parents. Or they grew up in a neighborhood to where there's not birds. It's like gunshots. That's what they hear. And they're numb to that shit. And when you're numb to a war zone, you're going to go outside, You
feel numb. You
like,
know, whatever, and you still be numb.
Yeah, you're going to be used to ducking. You're going to be used to having a strap on you. You're going to feel uncomfortable not having a strap on you.
So you said you were friends with the bully. Was it because you were scared? Kind of like the weird kid,
No, it's like even if I got beat up, like this is the thing. Like it's gonna take a lot for somebody to beat me up. I'm a tall person. You know what I mean? I got a lot of reach. I got a lot of energy. I'm 219 right now. So like I said.
How tall are you?
6'4".
Damn.
Yeah. So it's just like, and I was funny. So it's
how tall are you now? 6'5"?
Yeah, 6'5".
You're 6'5"? That's what's up. Damn, I gotta get your shoes. You got them TikTok joints, don't you? You got them lips.
You seen that post?
I was thinking about getting those. I told Karen, I was like, I'm gonna be 6'8", bro.
6'8", bro.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
She's like, you're already tall. But no, man. My thing with conflict is I can deal with conflict when it's on my doorstep. I don't go search for conflict. I don't get, my ego doesn't get shattered when they also use like, bitch, hoe, weak, pussy, this. That's like their jab, like, and I'm just like, yeah, just eating that shit. That ain't doing nothing. That's not kicking in my door. That's not, violating me at all. Like, I know who I am.
Yeah.
So like, even back in the day when they did that shit, I was just like, why are they mad? Why are you so mad?
Have you had any haters on like social media?
I've had haters a lot.
Like for music wise, like.
But most of the time they love me so much.
Yeah.
To the point to where they just want to see me do their version of Jamal. Even like the people that are around me right now, like they're seeing this version. They're not seeing like what I want to be next year.
Yeah.
They're gonna see it, and then I'll have new haters.
Yeah.
Because they thought they loved me to the point to where they know where I was gonna go, But
yeah, surprising.
Yeah, exactly.
Sneak attack.
Once you defeat expectation or exceed it in people's eyes, you're forever changed.
Yeah.
So like people might see me like, oh, bro, you just gonna be working at Walmart, and like that's it. You know what I'm saying? And then I get another job, and they're like, what was wrong with Walmart, bro? They have better benefits than that. You know what I'm saying? Like, they just going off on a tangent. They hot. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's what I'm saying. You got to get changed. You got to go on vacation. You got to separate yourself. Because this shit is a loop. You got to get out of here so you can see it. See what it is in another city, and then come back here and be like, oh, okay, I'm good.
And some people take it personal, like you said. Sometimes it'll be your own friends that take it personal, that maybe you don't have as much connection, maybe you don't hang out with them as much, but it's like you got to do you at the end of the day, because you know where you want to go in life.
Yeah, how else is shit gonna get done?
Yeah.
I tell everybody around me, I call them ugly, and also I call them to tell them, like, if they do come at me like that, if they're venting at me, I'm like, in my head, I'm like, you know, if I get better at what I'm doing, then when we hang out, you know, you're also in turn you're in a better place, you know.
Yeah.
And that's what I want. I want to create an environment that brings like this energy, like positivity, like damn, Jamal's got something going on. I want to get something going on. Not like, oh bro, you should come where I'm at in life and come deal with my problems, deal with my issues. Because that's not what I'm doing. I'm not bringing you in an environment to where you're going to not succeed. I want you to be in an environment where you succeed.
Yeah.
So I think that's what I want my friends to do. If y'all heard that, y'all need to do it. You know what I'm saying? Make me inspired. You know what I mean? Y'all the homies, inspire my ass. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Step it up. You know what I'm saying? Brush your teeth. For real.
I don't want to expose nobody.
For real.
Where do you see yourself in 2 years from now?
2 years from now.
Exactly 2 years from now. On
y'all did this last
June,
time.
July 9th.
July 9th. I see myself doing
podcast.
another Come Up Vibe interview. Cut to the actual shit. We back.
Yes, sir. I'm just checking, seeing if Sleazy is like, you know.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
he's
we're waiting on that
come
message,
through, bro. He's
We're
gonna be talking
manifesting.
into
We're gonna put
existence right now.
talking to existence.
Step 1, get that Come Up Vibe interview. Like, for real. He's coming, I'm telling you. It's gonna happen. Just keep talking into existence, man.
That's the only
Yeah.
way to go.
Yeah.
Step 1.
Step 1. Get that Come Up Vibe t-shirt.
That's step 2.
That's step 2.
Yeah, appreciate you for that too. I'm ready for y'all's next drops.
Yeah, crazy drop.
They need to have bomber jackets on me.
Yeah.
What do y'all think in the comments? What do y'all think? Come Up Vibe bomber jackets.
Did you answer?
No.
In 2 years from now?
2 years.
2 years from now, yeah, I said another Come Up Vibe interview.
That's it?
Mm-hmm. Where I share all my experiences from the 2 years.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Mine was wet as can be. I don't know if you felt that.
You said that.
Whoa,
You
it's
touched
water.
it.
No, 'cause
Whoa.
It was the
I
water.
was putting the ice in my mouth.
What are you doing over there, boy?
You're gonna be like that one guy, but you're gonna be
Bro.
digging your fingers in the video.
Nah, why is Current always saying something sus?
He's
The sus.
he's a special kid. Let me tell you, Current just loves. He loves being high energy all the time. First time I met Current, he was in the studio, drenched in sweat, and I'm like, "Did you just work out?" He's like, "No, I just laid down some ad libs." I'm like, "Bro," he gives energy to each track. Like if you go listen to his music, there's no track to where he's just slacking off. So we're about to do some trap music. We're about to do some trap songs and stuff. We want him to work on his like nonchalant, lazy tone, jigginess. So we're gonna see exactly what he sounds like. I'm pretty excited for that because he's always high energy. So I can't imagine him like concentrating on being low energy and chill.
Yeah.
But I love him to death. That's my brother.
How'd you guys meet?
You know what I'm saying? We served in the army. I was playing. I was about to cap.
Where'd you go to
Yeah, bro.
the
That's
Okay.
kind of believable. You already told me. I already know how. I'm saying for the audience.
Oh, yeah,
and I was like, wait, what?
We met
You
in
didn't tell me this.
Yeah, we met in the studio, and he's like, Connor was like, yeah, I gotta record this kid Current. I was like, all right, bet. I came through and just see what's up. He's like, Jamal, you wanna hop on the ad libs? And I hopped on the ad libs, and I ended up being on Just Temporary. I don't know, I can't remember what song it is. Blow Up. I do the hey. That's me in the background. You know what I'm saying? Give me those credits, Current. And after that, man, we kicked it off, and then we made like 3 songs, and that's how we made our album. And it's like 13 tracks that we're gonna put out, and been friends ever since. I moved him in. You know what I'm saying? I told my wife, I was like, I'm moving in my bro. She was like, most definitely. You know what I'm saying? Cut a rent in half. But no, it's been a blessing, man. Shout out Mama Current, Maddie. Who else did I shout out? Yeah, just sheesh. That's what he always says.
Whoa.
Think about whoa. That's what he always says. But yeah, it's good having him in my life. It's like a mirror, except he's white. You know what I'm saying? And he's a pharmacist, and he has this he has this thing about him where, he's a perfectionist. And I like kind of like help him find a center and find a balance of just like, there are going to be speed bumps, because if you look at it like a plane, for it to stay in the air, it has to go a certain miles per hour. And, like think of like your destination as your vision, and you're flying the plane. You're going to have people on that plane that you didn't even know you invited, and they're going to be complaining about the turbulence, or complaining about the food. Are they there yet? All this other stuff. While you got to stay in that, cockpit, and you got to, stay focused, because you got to get to your destination. And once he understood that, there will be turbulence, there will be, delays, there might be weather, but you got to weather that storm and get through there to where once you get there, they can't complain. They're like, they're there, so get off, and then the next people that want to get on to the next destination, they know what to expect. You know what I mean? So that's what I told him, man. That's how you create superheroes. He looks like Superman.
He's tall.
Yeah.
Man. So what is that? I don't think that's it, right? We still got more time now. That camera's dead. You keep looking at it. And I'm like,
for real?
I was meaning to tell you that shit's dead.
Oh, for real? When did it die?
It dies like so. It overheats after like 25 minutes. So it's been dead for like 10 minutes.
Dead,
but you've been looking up. You've been looking over there.
I have. I've been like, angle, camera 2, camera 1.
Yeah.
After a while, you guys are gonna have like 8 cameras. That's just
that's a good.
Yeah.
Have like an assistant with a clipboard for no reason.
Yeah.
Passing snacks.
One behind us.
What would your assistant's name be?
Our assistant?
Yeah. If you guys could rename her.
Rename her?
Whoa.
Whoa. Give me some cookies.
Yeah. Right now it's just us. To be honest, we don't have.
Yeah. Where do you see you guys? I want to ask you, where you guys see yourself in 2 years from now?
Go ahead, Nye.
I've been really trying to promote Come Up Vibe, like shooting DMs. I see both of us doing, this. I feel like it would be great for Kansas City artists, for anybody who has like a business, anything, to connect, and not also that, but as rappers, for you guys, like connect with each other. For the youth, whoever sees like our business, Airbnbs or whatever videos we can get up, if they need connections, like mentors or anything, direct them their way. But on the side from this, I also do want to have like real estate. I like real estate. Anything that I can get my hands on with investment or anything like that for the long term. I'm thinking long wise. I do want to be settled, and then also help my mom out with her. She does cosmetology, so I just want to help her out with her own business as well. So
shout out to the mamas.
Yeah, for sure.
Sir.
Doing that hair.
Yeah.
Yes,
But I don't know.
That's awesome.
But then we could say one thing, but life might direct you a whole other way. So I'm willing to go anywhere as long as I know I'm
most definitely
chasing something.
What about you, sir?
Oh, I just want to smoke my day
What's
off.
up, bro? Oh, God!
Nah, I don't smoke. Do you smoke? No. Nah, I don't smoke.
No, so
you smoke? No.
When it's around, it's around. That's how I'll say.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know how to roll. I don't know how to do none of that.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah, nah, I'm not.
I hit a bong
It's not the
rip.
priority.
Hit a bong rip one time with Connor, and he gonna laugh at this. Hit a bong rip one time with him, bro, and I forgot everything we had planned for the rest of the day.
Yeah.
And he was like, "You want to go get Chipotle?" And I was like,
Weren't you upside down on the couch the other day?
Huh?
Weren't you upside down on the couch the other time?
Oh, okay, so the first time I did it, I was like that. The main reason why I don't want to do it ever again is because it makes me tired.
You must have got crazy.
No. It makes me tired. It just makes me fall asleep.
Oh, I get paranoid.
Yeah, he was.
I go to
He was
bed.
so sleepy he fell asleep his
So,
legs up here. And his
we
head.
were in Oklahoma shooting the music video, and then I did it, and then I went to sleep. But then that little meme when your homie doesn't give you a blanket. You got
What'd you sleep with?
I slept under the couch and I have a picture. I was slumped. My homie has a picture of me. And
That's awesome.
And then I'm covering myself I was under the couch because they had the AC bumping, and then it was
But
a
you
college.
was snug. Though.
Yeah, it was a college house, and everybody was in their own room, and they had me in the couch alone.
Oh, that AC was kicking, wasn't
Yeah.
it?
It was
So
horrible.
you were like,
So yeah, that was a bad
was the
experience.
cushions blocking the wind? Was the cushions like blocking the wind
A little
enough to where you were like, it's kind of.
Well, I was crossed, so I was like, I'm cold for this shit. I'm going to sleep. Yeah, it was
you
bad.
could've asked for a blanket, Cody.
I could've, but the homies were turning up on the other rooms. They had like each one had like a female in their own room, so I was the only one like.
Right, you
alone.
didn't want to go in there.
Yeah, I didn't want to go in there and be like,
hey, bro. Oh, never mind.
Exactly. So yeah, it makes me tired and it's just not productive. So.
Oh yeah.
Not the vibe.
No,
not the vibe.
I hear you.
Yeah.
And to the people that do smoke, just really think about it. All right, we did. All right.
Some people it helps for anxiety. That's what I've heard.
Yeah,
So.
it cures cancer. It cures
Everybody's
everything.
different, so.
Yeah, everybody's different.
Cures all the types of stuff that they say it cures.
Yeah. Not the vibe.
Not the
I don't know
vibe.
what to talk about.
My recent experience? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I went to Chicago. I think it was like 2 weeks ago. Bro, I was so gone. I don't know how I got.
Were you
where I
both?
got.
Were you like
both?
on
Yeah,
drink?
I was crossfaded. Yeah.
But you was off gummies, weren't you?
I was off gummies. Yeah. Off the edibles.
Those edibles. Oh my
I
god.
played with them edibles.
Dangerous.
Yeah.
I had
I've
some
never-
cookies. I won't say who I got it from. It's a close family member. Had some cookies. They're like, oh yeah, these are not hitting, Jamal. They're fine. I was like, oh okay,
But
cool.
for a person that doesn't eat them, yeah.
Right, exactly. So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna eat one. Cool. Have a drink. I ate another cookie. Cool. It's like 9 o'clock. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna kill these cookies. I'm gonna get some milk. I killed 3 cookies, and I drank a little bit more. Went to sleep. Woke up at 3 a.m. Like heart racing, and then I saw like numbers. Like the Matrix, like code, and then I was just like outside for a little bit, looking at the stars for about a couple hours.
For real? You remember?
Yeah.
I don't remember.
Yeah, because my girl was with me the whole time. She was just
Oh.
like, Jamal, you okay? I'm just like,
You're
we
like-
all just like had one big meal. Nobody would be mad because you can't be mad while you eat, right? And I'm like, think about it. You take a good bite of something, you can't just be like, you know what, bro? I really fucking hate you. I can't remember. You know what I'm saying? You
Yeah.
can't even remember after you eat something good. Like,
Yeah.
there's no way you guys can argue over food. There's no
Exactly.
way. That's why there's Thanksgiving. You know what I'm
But
saying?
there's still arguments during.
I've never had an argument during dinner. If you have that much,
Well, that's only in the movies.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right.
Oh, so
Yeah,
It might be true.
yeah. Food
Might
is
be,
just too
right.
good, man.
For real.
Like,
you just sit and you don't talk. Like you just.
oh my
you
god!
just,
Like,
Yeah.
I get
Grabbing.
some new ranchitos, like cream cheese.
Didn't you say? Was it you who gets the runs from Mexican food? Was that-
Taco Bell.
Taco Bell.
Is that cat on the outside of the shit?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Bro.
He's about to.
Oh shit.
He's trying to jump, or she.
Ah.
Oh.
she's gonna
Okay. He knew what he was doing.
I'm like, I was like, dang.
This is the part of the interview where they're like, what are they looking at? There's a cat on this balcony. I wonder if my cat has done that. Because my cats go out there all the time doing crazy stuff. That's wild. He was just thrill seeking.
He said, never mind.
Yeah, exactly. He was about to
One
dip out.
day.
But yeah.
Yeah.
Taco Bell, they just go straight through you. It's like, it's not good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't care if you're drunk or whatever. Yeah, when you're drunk, everything's good. But like Taco Bell, by choice, you shouldn't do that to yourself. You know what I mean? I don't care what you think.
What do
it
you
is.
get?
I get the Crunch Wrap Supreme.
Yeah, that's what I got.
I get with extra sour cream, and then I get those little Cinnabon things.
Oh,
I get like 4 of those.
Those are heat, bro.
Don't let the
They're
icing
so
be cold.
dangerous.
If the icing's cold, the outside's hot. I'm like,
Listen.
just melts. It's just like, oh, the best ice cream. If you're in Kansas over the park, go to Twisters. Twisters, they keep the
Twisters.
toppings chunky, and I tell you what is the best ice cream you will ever have. If you are in the metro area, you need to definitely check out Harvey's in Crown Union Station. They got the best chicken and waffles.
Yeah.
And you can sit up on the top on the roof of the Union Station.
Mhm.
And then if you like chicken fried steak with mashed potatoes, definitely go to Summit Grill. They have the best food there. I'm telling you, top 5.
Shout out to McDonald's.
Shout out to and Unforked. Anything at Unforked, fire.
Oh, I've never had that. I heard that's healthy.
And it doesn't sit on you. Best butter pecan shake I've ever had there. It was so crazy. And they had the craziest BLTs. I'm a big foodie. Like, I love food.
What does BLT stand for again?
Bacon, lettuce, tomato.
Oh, okay.
I had to think about it for a second. I was like,
Is that that's what it means?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Bacon,
I did not know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Get you a BLT at Unforked, man. I'm telling you, it's gonna hit different.
Where's what do you get first? This is so random. We're technically done because like I'm pretty sure that mug's dead, and we're at. How long do you think we've been recording for? I just want you to guess.
So like 20 minutes, 25 minutes.
Nope. We're at 50, close to 50.
Wow.
Yeah, we just
Crazy.
been chilling.
We just been vibing.
We just been vibing, bro.
That's awesome.
It's the vibe.
Yeah,
the
see,
coming
that's
vibe.
awesome.
Look, see 48 with 31 seconds.
Oh, that's awesome. Okay. Well, you want to close it out or?
You can. Is there is there something important you want to talk about? Like announce like upcoming projects or anything?
Oh no. Once it's done, then I'll probably do it. I'll schedule something else with you guys. There's
Yeah,
gonna be a
yeah.
lot, like I said, there's gonna be a
Yeah,
lot
this
of
this
music.
just we're gonna have
Is it?
multiple.
Yeah, I want to just come on the show like this whenever. For
Yeah.
real. Like
Yeah.
I love doing this type of shit. I love talking.
Hopefully next time it's like at an actual studio with your own mic, your headset.
It will
You know what I
be.
mean?
Yeah, so
It
we're
will be
yeah
because
we're
you're
trying
talking it into existence. I see how excited you are about it. It will happen.
we're trying to get mics for everyone. Mic for her, me, you, and the headsets too.
So,
Trying to make it look
we
professional.
We gonna get there
No,
this
you-
year.
Yeah.
This
Exactly.
year.
You're gonna get there. Yeah.
Yeah, we're still looking for a studio. Maybe here soon, huh? We
Yeah.
might. I mean, I don't know. Logically speaking, we should probably wait till like after the winter. 'Cause remember, the winter was just not bad.
Yeah,
It was just
winter was
bad.
just not
It
bad.
held us back, bro. That was the main thing. And then when like it got better here in like when was it? April, March.
No, it was till March. Like March.
But now that you guys are popping up on location, and then once you guys are able to like really, like once you get like 3 cameras, you have like 3 cameras and the tripod set, and then you got cameras that run longer.
Yeah.
You guys there's nowhere you guys can't go. You guys can go to South by Southwest, get like chairs made and just like
Exactly.
get a rug, get a
Yeah.
come out vibe rug. You know,
Yeah.
the grass.
Yeah.
Oh,
You just
yeah,
get
yeah.
come up vibe.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You guys can do on spot, on location type
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
You guys are gonna be fire. It's gonna be great. Because I told him I was like I would like to do one. I don't know if I told you. I would like to do one. You know where the World War I museum is, right?
Mhm.
You know that
The
field?
picnic. You said.
Yeah.
Yeah, in front.
By that field with the flagpole.
Oh,
I like to do one out
that'd be
there.
cool.
Yeah, I like
Yeah,
to do one
yeah,
out
yeah.
there until we get kicked out because you do get kicked out after a certain time. So I'll just be like, we'll just be out there, and then once the security guard comes up, we'll just like,
Yeah.
and then we
Start
can just
running.
we can move the location somewhere else. We'll wait till he walks all the way up, and then
And
we
then
do
do
it. Just really be fucking with him. That'll be fun. I would love to do stuff like that. You guys should definitely like, just stay in this mindset because it's just like I know life happens,
Yeah.
like I don't know, you guys could probably have like some personal shit going on, but like we had the conversation, just like how do you stay motivated? And you're just like I don't know how I do this. That's your magic.
Yeah.
And but you're getting closer to the result that you want. And once you guys get to that result, just like remember that math, because if you guys remember how you did it, then you can always do it.
Yeah. Exactly. Yes, sir.
Like every little variable.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Wherever you're at in life, wherever
Mhm.
you got like whatever your stress is, that's what's
Mhm.
also pushing you, and wherever you're at too, it's just like that's what's making you take it to the next level.
Exactly.
Yeah, because I don't know who you're watching. Like who are you watching that's like
Like, what do you mean, content-wise?
you're just who are you? Not even content wise. Like who do you look to where
Who do I
you're
look
like,
to?
man, they're doing something. Like right now.
You
Like
got
that motivates us.
Mm-hmm.
You got anyone?
I say speaking for both. Ever since we were little, we just always had the creativity. Like we had the goals in a way, and we didn't see happening in Kansas City, and we always wanted to be that first step.
So you guys
So-
always had like a little world.
We used to
Oh,
make
yeah.
videos on Facebook,
We would be on Facebook.
2014.
Live. Yeah. We have like little skits on Facebook, bro. I'm like my old Facebook.
I had to like unlist those.
Yeah, because we had skits everywhere.
Yeah, we had skits.
So you guys need
On
to
the
build
school
a y'all's
bus.
world. Like,
Yeah.
have you guys like gone on vacation and shit?
Not yet.
We're planning actually.
Y'all need to go on vacation because y'all would go.
So we'll tell you the strat after the podcast because it's a
Yeah.
pretty good strategy that we're gonna do maybe, and it's gonna help the podcast. It's gonna be a vacation, but
It's
also
gonna
work
take it to the
trip,
next level.
which is gonna be cool. We'll tell you after the podcast.
Yeah, if you can do like some educational like travel videos, that would be
Yeah.
sick. Like,
Yeah.
hey, me and I paid for this. This is how much it costs.
Yeah.
You know, show how like affordable it is.
Yeah.
Bro, can you imagine if you could teach like hood niggas how to like fucking travel the globe on an affordable, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, oh,
Yeah.
they went to Thailand. This is how much it costs. Oh, that's only like 2 bands. All right, bet.
Yeah.
I spend that on shoes.
Yeah, for real.
It's like you're given education. Like I've always loved educational videos, like Reading Rainbow, Bill Nye. Like when all those shits all came out, I'm just like, you know, I didn't want to do homework. Every time she put on the video, I'm like, oh fuck yeah, like I want to watch this shit. And like how chocolate's made. Like I love seeing how the process of things.
Yeah.
I love seeing it because, like, you know, the end result is what everybody gawks at, but they don't realize what the process was to get to that.
Mhm.
Chocolate, yeah, it's white.
Really?
The cocoa bean, it's white.
Oh, no. Yeah.
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 Well, who do you look up to?
Who do I look up to?
You know what I was thinking? I probably like, you know, a lot of like artists, I think, that do a lot. But I was also thinking, like, actually, it's weird that you mentioned this because I actually had a dream with Kanye West last night. It was weird. I had, like, a dream.
You're still wet, Cuddy!
Yeah, I had a dream with Kanye West. It was so weird. It was actually this morning because like I had to wake up to go to like this tire shop or whatever, but I kept waking up in between. But it was so weird. Like, I was like hanging out with Kanye West and he was like driving me around and he showed me his tour bus, and in his tour bus there was like rooms and like it like had so much designer and like it was so cool. And like he was just driving me around and I was having a cool conversation with him and I was like, hey, I have this podcast. You want to come on sometime? And then he was like, yeah, I can actually, like, and you know, the event we're trying to do, like the little show. I was like, yeah, I can, like, I was like, that's smart. That's how I started. I can show you how to, you know, the ropes and stuff. I was like, yeah, cool. And like, it was so cool and like vivid and like it seemed real and like it was cool.
Bro's dreams have been crazy since we met. Like crazy.
Yeah.
Like really crazy.
Yeah, and that was like an actual dream. It wasn't like a dream, you know. Cause is there a difference? Because I never,
I've been trying to like, so I've been watching, what's it, Everywhere All at Once. Have you seen that?
Yeah.
That movie where it's like multiverse? And like they tell you.
No, I have not seen it. I have not seen it.
What's the name?
I've been meaning
Everywhere
to see
All
it.
at Once.
I was gonna go see
it.
it.
Has the girl from Crouching Tiger, and they also have the kid from Goonies in there. The Asian kid
no,
from
I have not
Goonies.
seen. I've been meaning.
He's
to.
growing up now.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you need to go watch that. And they say like your dreams are another reality of you in a different universe, like in a different dimension.
So Doctor Strange, have you seen that one?
Yeah, basically like that.
The newest one?
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what they speak on. And like people keep reiterating it, like, you know, you see it on TikTok all the time, but you also hear about it in like reputable podcasts like Rogan, and like people are like talking about like, you know, sometimes when you have deja vu too. I can't remember what the deja vu was because I don't want to like.
Yeah. I mean, theoretically speaking, technically that is a possibility in a different reality. Like, you know, multiple. Like if you said multiple. If you could travel in different dimensions, that is a possibility because there's infinite possibilities.
Mm-hmm.
So me meeting Kanye West, that is a possibility somewhere in like
It's gonna happen.
like a theoretical dimension or whatever. But yeah, that'd be awesome. It felt so legit. And then when I woke up, I was like, oh shit, I'm home laying down. I gotta go freaking fix this car. And then yeah.
But that's the beauty of it, because I tried to tell my wife that she's going to be a lawyer. Yeah. She's like, oh, once I get to the bar, I'll be able to get this Tesla, then I'll be able to get this place, and I'll be able to get this dog. And I'm like, yeah, but in the meantime, you just woke up and you don't have anything to do today, and you got X amount of money, and you can go eat, we can go indoor skydiving for $70. We can go fucking zip line for $100. We can go on a hot air balloon ride for $150. We can.
Whoa, for real?
In Kansas.
Are you saying those prices for real or?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
how come I saw that it was $700 to go on a hot air balloon?
You got quoted crazy.
Yeah.
You gotta ask around. Yeah, ask around. Like
in skydiving for $75.
Yeah.
Let's go skydiving.
That's indoor. That's indoor.
Indoor skydiving. What
Yeah.
about actual skydiving?
Actual skydiving is $3.
$3. We gotta do
We've
it.
always planned this since we're young. We're gonna go skydiving.
Yeah, there's tons of stuff you can
Have
do.
you been skydiving?
No, not yet. Her friend Haley was in town. I was supposed to go with her, but yeah, I would love to
Dude,
do
the
that.
feeling of just falling down.
Can you imagine that being your guys' next intro? What's up, guys?
What's up,
This is Go Season 2! And he just
Crazy.
Now he's so
Oh,
sick, bro.
shit.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Oh.
Yeah. I see Come Up Vibe like becoming like just something so crazy, you know,
Yeah.
to where you guys can just do anything, and you'll hire you'll be able to hire creatives to do their niche market under your YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You know, so
Mhm.
that's gonna be beautiful to see how many series you guys pick
It's
up.
just
How
the
many
beginning. We're about to hit 200 subs here
Yeah.
in a few days.
We gained like 30 subscribers in
One day,
1 to 2 days.
That's
Just
awesome.
grinding, like,
like
promoting.
2 days ago.
That's awesome. And you can easily reach out to people like when you guys have these networking events and just be like, you know, here's an ad. We're trying to get an influencer to do like a 10-part DIY series on our
Mhm.
page.
Mm-hmm.
You know, this is the requirements. We'll post it and promote it for you
Yeah.
and stuff like that.
And see, I know that this channel is gonna do good because I
It's
mean
gonna
I
go crazy.
already walked the walk. I've hit 5,000 subscribers. I know how to like actually grow a channel, and the way we're doing it is actually we're throwing valuable content. It's actual stuff that people valuable stuff.
Mhm.
It's not just because my YouTube channel was just random stuff like just doing dumb shit like I was eating food or getting hit by a car or something. Just doing random stuff. I was able to obtain 5,000 subscribers. Now imagine art content. It's valuable, so the artists, the fans of the artists want
Yeah.
to come and see and see more of the artists. It's
And
something
if
valuable.
you're watching this and you're not subscribed, you're sleeping on us.
Mhm.
That's good.
For real.
Gotta
We got
subscribe.
something, yeah.
Yeah, our goal is we're actually closer to our goal than we actually thought. Our goal is just 500 subs by the end of this year.
Awesome.
But you never know.
Yeah.
Our channel could blow up within 3 to 6 months.
You've
Never
seen
know.
that Airbnb, so
Yeah, the Airbnb
it's almost
1.8K.
2K.
1.8K videos in like 5 days.
Yeah, and
Pretty crazy.
I don't have my phone. Yeah, come on. So I was thinking like at the end of the year, you guys don't have to do this, but if
Yeah.
you wanted to, you guys did like a GoFundMe or whatever to where you had it available to build for your guys' next budget,
Yeah.
to where the scene can be involved. Like, hey, our goal is like 20 grand. What
Yeah.
we'll do with that is we'll get like this property to where your creators can come in and use this space, or we might get this warehouse and use it as a concert venue or
Mhm.
whatever. And we'll have it, basically like a come up house to where people that are watching your shows and stuff, like a Patreon, kind of like can go in and be like, because I would love to invest like every paycheck. I would invest like $40 or $60 into you guys each paycheck. It's there's no problem.
Appreciate
But if
it.
you have like 100 people or 200, 300, 500 people, every paycheck giving you like $40 to $60, you guys can make bigger moves with the YouTube channel, and it gives us better content, and it gives creatives like me a bigger platform to where I don't have to like worry about getting on No Jumper, Say Cheese, Lyrical Lemonade, Complex, all these corporations that
we will
are
be that
already
first
up there.
corporation.
Yeah, you
Trust
guys will be the first corporation
Yeah.
to where
KC.
yeah, exactly, where creatives can actually come through and maybe get workshops where you guys will have the pool to get like speakers to come through and talk about process, talk about touring and all that shit. So it's just like it's exciting to watch. Like that's why I'm glad it's not just geared around music. You guys are geared around like growth, which is awesome. That's why it's like Come Up Vibe is just perfect name, bro.
Dude,
Perfect.
I know. How did you were like your first name was like on the come up or coming up, or what was the first one that you
I
came
think the first one was on the come up.
on the come up?
And then we were like, we need to make it shorter. And then
Yeah.
I think you were like, just come up. And then I was like, all right, we can make it different. You're like, vibe. And then how can we make vibe different? We just changed it with the Y.
Yeah, so come up if you look up. So when you start a YouTube channel, you want to make sure that your YouTube channel comes up, and there's millions of keywords. If you look up boobies, a lot of boobies will
I
show
do
up.
all the time.
Said I do all the time. So like if you look up a casual, the word casual, stuff that has to do with casual is going to show up, so it's going to be hard. So if you look at mighty casual, yours is going to come up. So it's always good to have like different words. So at first we were coming up with come up, but then we're like come up is broad word, like it's just a lot of people use it. So we're like, Okay, now come up vibe, and I think there's like a channel, or you know, the word vibe. There's a few channels that have something to do with that. And then eventually I was like, you know what? Let's change the I to a Y, and then we're just gonna come up vibe because you know it's a vibe, and then come up. People on the come up, we're a vibe.
And we're the first ones up.
Yeah.
When you search us up, it's the first thing you see.
Yeah, it's the first thing.
That's smart because like I see like when you guys do like when you guys get to a certain number of like interviews or where you guys want to switch a look or something like that. Like I said, like the skydiving thing, or like even like if you guys like were like to do the traveling series, to where it's like, all right, we got these trips set up. Let's go ahead and like shoot these, go to these interesting places, interview these people. It's like it's a YouTube channel I can attach myself to. I love it because it's like it's never what you think it's gonna be.
Exactly. Exactly.
So.
Yeah, man. But yo, we appreciate your time for real. It was fun having you here.
Oh shit!
There's so much
recording.
We're so much. Well, you thought we were.
Yeah, no, we're
Remember, forgot about it. Yeah, there's so much we could talk about it, but it's just like, you know, we'll have you on again. And most of the stuff we already talked about it over and over again. Like, so it's hard to ask you questions just because like I know you and we hang out like pretty often. And it's
that's
just,
what I'm saying. In 2 years we'll be able to talk about a lot of stuff.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, bro, I appreciate you coming or having us over.
Yeah. No problem.
Yeah. Anything you want to like? Where can they follow you on Instagram?
Mighty Casual official and Mighty Casual on Spotify, Apple Music, and YouTube. And I got some music coming with Current Music Official. And also STB Don, and I Hate Boya. And yeah, shout out to the people that are trying to create. Don't let people stop you, man. Just keep going.
Sir, make sure you guys leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.
Peace.